welcome back to YouTube. Sorry for the last 2 days for not posting anything. I just wanted 2 days, a little bit of a break from YouTube, and now we're back. Back better than ever before. Now, enough about me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you do, be sure to leave that like. Maybe subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for stopping by. I'm the Arrogant Turtle, and let's get into the video. Today we're going to be talking about Chivalry 2, maps, and potential expansions to the Chivalry 2 universe. Now today there's actually quite a lot of things that I have on my mind, and I do hope that you might be interested in this conversation. Now in Chivalry 2 at this moment we have a lot of team objective modes with cool maps that kind of fit the mode. And every map has kind of its unique twist on how the mode is played, making Chivalry 2 feel more unique than normal medieval games. Because you don't always do push this card to take A, bravo, Charlie. You don't have to toss 40 chickens into this bucket every match. Every match and every map is kinda different. Sometimes you play on a castle siege and you have to destroy certain parts of it, gates, maybe something on the towers, you can destroy the siege weapons. Sometimes you do a beach assault and then you have to raid a village for pigs and peasants. Sometimes you have to defend your inner castle wall, and then at the last part you gotta be defending your lord, which is a player, which moves around, which can kind of change how everything goes. If the player's really cocky, he might die a bad death. But every time you play Chivalry 2, it always feels like a cinematic experience. Now, with the biggest update coming along, which will probably add in horses, we're probably gonna see team objective maps that have horse gameplay oriented around some of its sections. Now my question is, would team objective maps with horse sections annoy you, or would you enjoy the concept of them? Because I think I would enjoy the concept of them. It will make it so that the spearmen can have, using that ability, setting their spear down in the ground, would be pretty damn useful. Now, onto other things about Chivalry 2 that would be really great about the maps, and that is, currently, there's a lot of new team objective maps that I still haven't really gotten to play a lot of yet, which I really want to. I want to play more of some of these maps. And sometimes I always get bad with the rotation. I get Gallencourt, I get Rodhelm. Those are the two maps I think I've played the most of in Chivalry 2. Maybe you have as well. I'm just curious to see, what do you think about the current Chivalry 2 map rotation? Is the map rotation in Chivalry 2 good? Is it bad? What do you think? Tell me down in the comments. I'm curious. Now, with Chivalry 2's biggest update right around the corner, we can almost smell it. We can almost feel it. The one thing that I'm worried about, or the biggest worry I have, is that after the big update, when they get a boost in players, when they release on Steam, that they won't be able to keep up producing enough maps. Now, the reason I say this is because in the last year, we haven't really gotten a massive amount of maps. We've gotten a lot of new maps, but I wouldn't say massive. I wouldn't say we have like humongous amount of content to be replayed over and over again. We have some weapons you can unlock that are very nice, like I grinded for the warbow, finally got that. Kind of working on grinding for the Highlander sword now as well, so that is in the works as well. I would have used that big sword, it looks really cool. And it looks like an anime sword, and it kind of looks funky to use. What I'm worried about, as I said, is that Chivalry 2, I really hope that Tornbanner get on this when they release on Steam, that they keep on releasing hot fixes, patches, and other small contents and tidbits here and there to keep the game spicy with new content, new things to do, and more stuff for players to keep playing the game. Because what we really want is that players keep playing the game and we build a better Chivalry 2 community together. Now, this is also a question, I know it's 2 questions in the video for you, but what do you think of Chivalry 2 in the future? What do you hope they do to make Steam more playable? Or when they release their biggest update, when player return, what do you think Chivalry 2 needs to do to keep players coming back to playing Chivalry 2? Speaking of this, I actually saw somebody in a comment section on one of my videos saying, oh, they should introduce battle passes or loot boxes and things like this. I don't think loot boxes is anything that we want in any video games, so I wouldn't want that to happen, Tornbanner, please. No, don't do that. But the battle pass sounded like an interesting idea, because Chivalry 2 has a lot of cool cosmetics, and I think they could get more weapon skins in there if they really wanted to. And I think they could get even more, I don't know, like maybe some unique weapon every now and then in a battle pass, or like in a, seasonal thing. I think that could be pretty interesting for Chivalry 2, and I think it could be pretty cool to have this in Chivalry to some degree. I do want to see Chivalry 2 thrive, and I want to see more content for it, and therefore I think that's something that makes people come back and play it is usually and always a good idea, as long as it's not too predatory. As long as it's a cool little thing that everybody likes, and if you don't want to, buy it, you can still play the game and kind of enjoy the content. And the people who really need new content, they can, buy something and get more while they're playing, so they can keep unlocking stuff, keep grinding for the next unlock, and, keep coming back to the game, which is what we want. We want people to keep coming back to the game. I'm already kind of coming back to the game quite often. You are probably as well watching this video. If you made it this far in the video, keyword is banana peel. Besides all of this stuff, Chivalry 2 looks like it's going to be great, and the future of it looks like it's pretty good. I really hope Tornbanner keeps on this ball rolling for a little while, and if, the community asks for Chivalry 3 at some point, if we ever do, I hope they do listen instead of going to the arcane stuff. It was a cool idea, I will say. I kind of liked it in the beginning, but yeah, I remember I was a little bit disappointed when it wasn't Chivalry 2. Besides that, hopefully you're having a great day. If you are, please leave a like, maybe subscribe, and if you haven't already, be sure to ding that little bell, because dinging that bell will make sure that you get notified every time there's a new video on the channel. Now, I don't upload just Chivalry content, I do upload some Star Citizen content as well. So far, I'm kind of going Chivalry Star Citizen, just because Star Citizen is one of those games that I really enjoy at the moment as well, at least covering. Covering Star Citizen is an interesting little journey, and I want to keep on that journey as well as doing with Chivalry. Chivalry is probably going to always have a special place in my heart, because I loved it when I was younger, and now I can kind of make YouTube videos about it and talk about it, and be more civil and smart and loyal. I appreciate you. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll hope to see you in the next video. If I do, I'll be sure to put a little heart sticker by your comment. Until then, I'll see you around the internet, and bye-bye.